Hello everybody and welcome back to Starsand Island, where I've just basically gone straight into the next recording, which is something I haven't done in a long time, and it's just showing how much better I'm starting to feel now, and I'm really pleased about that. So pleased. So I actually kind of remember what we were doing. I had big plans for today. I'm going to start by just making my bag nice and empty. Then I'm going to just put the milk bottles down here. I've got garlic, winter melon, I've got soy, I've got all sorts of stuff. So we're going to put that down. I'll probably water it just for today, and then I'm going to work on making some sprinklers for it. I'm going to take any quests that I have as well. Oh, hang on. That's a bit easier, isn't it? A bit loud, though. All right, same with the mandrakes. And probably just put the last couple in. Then we've got winter melon, which might G-max, it might not. I'm not worried about whether it G-maxes or not. But yeah, that's definitely a very good new thing that I've unlocked with my Starsand, isn't it? Wow, that's so much better. Oh yeah, all planted. Perfect. So let's give that a water. Oh, I need to fill up my water thing. But this is all with the idea of making quite a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on the seeds, and I'm hoping that as they ripen, especially if I can harvest them. I mean, my robot might. If I can harvest them, then I will... There we are, nearly done. Possibly get a double harvest, so I've got like this bountiful harvest thing going on. Okay. Still got more oranges. I don't really know, again, whether I'm supposed to be watering these trees or not. Regardless, the watering can is empty. So hopefully I'll sort that out with a couple of sprinklers. They're not too difficult to make, but they are a little bit of an investment. So I figured if I give myself 24 hours to sort them out, that'd be great. So those guys are saying they need water. These guys are not. But it is saying that the fruiting is paused. So if I water them, will the fruiting no longer be paused? Yeah. So it pauses fruiting if you don't water them. So good to know. A couple of them actually fruited because I watered them there. Look. Amazing. Right. So 4 oranges there. Nice. 4 per tree. It's definitely worth having the trees, isn't it? If you've got the land for it, definitely worth having trees, because you just give them a quick water. I'll probably set up some kind of sprinkler system around them again. Like, I may as well. Let's get some feed for these guys. No, I only have 1 feed for them. So that's another thing I want to do today, once I've done my watering and stuff. I like that it only takes the water it needs. It doesn't like take, if it's partially watered, it doesn't take a full can of watering. I'll still have enough for that. Yay. so we had enough to do just about everything there. But yeah, one thing I really want is another feeder. I'm just trying to work on the farm properly now and get it all together and get it all nice. I wonder if you're a different kind of mantis now. No, you're just a normal mantis. Okay, it's fine. And you're just a normal butterfly. Always lives here. Okay, so I want the feeder blueprint. I can make new feeders. Random feed packs. May as well get that. Rabbit feed I can make. Chicken feed I can pretty much make. I should have enough rabbit poop and veggie juice. My goodness. Ukulele. You can boost happiness with that. It might be kind of cool. I'm not seeing like really the point in the egg station at this point because I think everything's being picked up by my dudes. And I don't know about the feeding trough blueprint either. I haven't played around. If anyone has, let me know, but like, I haven't played around with that too much. I do just feed them, but I'm thinking that maybe at some point, what I'll do is I'll have the chickens and rabbits like sort of dotted around where they're needed. So they'll be kind of like, I'll be next to the trellises, and I'll be next to this, and I'll be next to that, you know? Okay, so with the trellises, at the moment, they are mostly empty. And what I'm thinking to do is to actually start moving things around a bit. My immortal seed plot, I really do want to move it, but also it's gonna need another sprinkler too for it, isn't it? It's gonna need one of these plots to be for it. So maybe I'll just wait to move that for a little bit later. But I could maybe get my chickens and my trellis crops just along here. And that would open up room for me to expand like my jam makers and things like that into this area. And I think that might be quite nice to have a little area here that's just for like my swing and my workbench and my ammo maker and all of that stuff. And then like maybe feeders could stay there. I don't know. Okay, well, the first thing I think I'm going to need to do with that then. How about we move the watering station a little bit closer to where it might be needed. So for example, maybe here or just by the door here. I think there. And then what I'll probably do is when I maybe get this patch here, for example, at the front, I might move my animals into there and then have my farm back, all of my farming stuff and my chickens and bunnies and stuff back here. Although I do have this space here now. So obviously I'm doing kind of trees along the back. I could still have another row of trees behind that, you know. But yeah, okay, what I'm going to do, I don't think the cows and everything should be here. So I'm going to move the cows next to the horses in this area. And the sheep are going to go with them as well. I've got that whole area and then like... So this is kind of like my... And I might sort of fence this off and make it a bit prettier later. So that's where they go. Then my horses and... Sorry, then my fish ponds. Could maybe go in the middle around there. And then I'd have this whole area for planting. I've got a lot of like cleaning up to do around that area. definitely can't move trees and plots from this angle. I'm gonna move this fish pond. Next to its friend. So at least the fish ponds are kind of together. The breeding hut can stay where it is. Or kind of maybe go here. Or actually, it could actually come over here somewhere. So that, like I say, that whole area needs to be cleaned out and needs to have all the shrubs and trees removed from it. And I've got all of that area. I'm going to move the washer. Now then, it won't cover the rabbits and things anymore. It's only going to cover everything that's in here. About there, and they can use that. Like I say, again, that whole area, I need to make it pretty, fence it off, cut down the trees, just make it all nice. That rabbit thing is no longer in use, so I'm going to collect it. I've just got a couple of bunnies there. A couple of bunnies there. I've got chickens that want to live near to the trellis crops. So what I'm thinking with the trellis crops is ones that I can move. I'm going to move over here. So they're on the other side of the fence. Before I put anything else into them. The ones with the immortal crops, I'll need to move the immortal crops back up. And that gives me back this area as effectively... Move the chickens up here. Gives me back that area as effectively like a... what would the word be for it? Sorry. As effectively a new place for me to... Oh gosh, okay, so I'm guessing all of those have something planted on them. Yeah, they do. So it gives it back to me as a workshop area. That's the word. Bird is the word. So they are immortal. I am going to strike them and get back my seeds. Okay. Then I'm going back into build mode. Move these across. And I've got more trellises somewhere. Production, farming, trellises. I've got 7 more. So... we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 2, 4, 6, 7. So I want to make another 3 trellises. No, actually, thinking about that, these sprinklers cover 3 at a time. So I kind of think we want 12, don't we? 1, 2, 3. So I could almost do with another 7 and then make some more sprinkler ones for it. Now that should cover those. And I need to make 2 more sprinkler ones, 7 more trellises. And we can plant like a load of red grapes or something, plus my immortal crops that I've got. Not sure that that's too... Problem is, it's going to be difficult to make that in line because I could do something like this and separate them out a little bit. Might make them look kind of cool, but... And they're not really in line with that. So what I could do... something like this. And something like this. So they're kind of in line-ish. Or I leave a bigger gap. Or I put them around the other way. What happens if I use a... Hang on, let's move the sprinkler too, right? So if I had a sprinkler too, and I put it there. I would still... that would still cover in the same way. Yeah, that's what we need to do. So what we need to do is this. So we're just dealing with them exactly the same as if they were normal farm plots. And my chickens can easily get to them. Yeah, that's the way. And then we'll just pick that one up and not worry about that one. And then if in the future I want to make more, I can do another one similar. Okay, isn't this looking so much cooler now? Then I want to get all of my immortal seeds and put them in somewhere. So I'm going to dismantle that sprinkler. And I think there was another sprinkler over here to dismantle as well. Then what I'm going to do with those is pop some of them in behind the orange trees. Could at least water some of them with that. Yeah, that's at least 4 of them done. It's just while crops are fruiting, I can just do that. I could make more for the other ones as well. It's a bit of a waste, really, but that's fine. So now I'm going to need 4 and possibly some more, possibly 5 of those sprinkler 2s. Yay! Once I've done this, I don't think I'm going to go to sprinkler 3s for a little while. Let's put it this way. So sprinkler 2. I'm going to need a lot of stuff. And let's get some alloy going. Oh, I can't believe it. I was meant to... So 5 alloy. I was meant to track it. I didn't. I want to make about 5 of them. And then I'm going to have a lot of produce coming in. It's going to be really cool. Okay, I need to make a feeder as well. Feed maker. Although I've got all of that horse feed, sheep feed now, sorry. Done horse feed, chicken feed. I ran out of veggie juice for that, but I can make more. I'm also going to move the fertilizer box into the farming area. I feel like it just makes more sense there. Just along the edge there. So now when I'm in my farming area, it is a pure farming area. It has rabbits to keep the weeds down. It has chickens for the trellis crops. I can give them 1 chicken feed. Wonderful. No space for them to breed. I probably should be doing that because that's more money as well, but oh well. And I'm going to have to brush them for now. Unless I can... I might eventually decide to make another one of those things and have like a little rabbit section and try and move them close enough together that they can all fit under that, or I just keep brushing these ones. Don't worry too much about it. Let me sort you. I could clean you. Ah, gotcha. Four rabbit feet. So enough for today for them, and then I need to make some more. I've got less rabbits now. I don't know if the weeds really grow in the spring, but keep an eye on these. Oh, the flowers have started to grow. A little peeking out tulips there. Lovely. How long have we got left in the month, though? We're only on the 3rd. That's fine. And we've got a festival here. Spring festival. It's going to last for ages. I'm actually quite excited to see what that is. How are my horsies doing? Oh, they're all like... They're all in the cleaner. Have you been cleaning yourselves? I need more horse food. They're still foals. How long are you going to be foals for? 4 more days. Okay, that's fine. I could give them growth food that I could maybe try and buy or make mirth feeder stuff. Not quite there with it yet. Like, I'm unlocking all these things and I'm not quite there with them. We've got this nice area here. I'm actually going to go into build mode again. I'm going to go into fencing. So building. Railing. Railing. Okay, and then one more railing. It was this one, wasn't it? $45 wooden hand railing. Happy for that. And then we've got a gate. And so that area now is going to be fenced off for some stuff. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a... I like this one so much better. Ah, okay. I feel like I want things more in line with the bridge, though. And is that going to be in line with that? I think so. Do I have any, like, can I make paths or anything? Courtyard building, pergola. Railing, roof, stairs, window, door, load-bearing structures. Concrete slabs. Okay. That could work as like a path going through. Those are not even slightly in line though, are they? I wonder how not. All right, let's try putting a another railing in here. Might it be because it's this? No, that's a... Oh gosh, it really wants to snap everywhere but where I want to put it. Yeah, Yeah, that isn't going to want to do what I'm wanting it to do. Sad times. Cancel. No. Ah. Delete. I'm going to save it like that, and then I'm going to dismantle that. My little concrete path there, which I'm quite pleased with. I like that because it goes between the two gates. And it allows me to see a bit more where... In fact, courtyard build... No, trim, railing, load-bearing structure... Okay, so we've got a path going through there, a path going through there. I'm 100% sure why I haven't continued it through here. Yeah. I don't know how that will look once there's no snow, but come out of build mode and see how we think that looks. So basically got a pathway going there, a pathway going down here. I'm just thinking now, like, because it doesn't really line up with the pergola. The problem is you've got a pergola here. And so things don't really line up too much. So I'm always going to have a bit of a wiggly path, possibly. What else can I change? Sometimes you got to do this. Sometimes you got to change things about, okay? I'm going to put your house there for now, 404. That is supposed to be for 404. I don't know, that chest can go in there or something. Campfire, I feel like that should kind of go around here, but there's a bush blocking it at the moment. All right, next thing I want to do then, in my big rearrange of everything, I feel like having that there, the concrete paths probably should just do a bit of a zigzag, honestly. And we should have a path going into here. Something like that. Because the path at the moment goes straight into the pergola. Which might not be the end of the world. So we could either take the pergola out or put it somewhere else. Move it to here, basically, maybe. It might be a bit tough to do because it's big and there's a lot of stuff in the way. So, I don't know. Might be easier to put a path this way. Okay, but anyway, what we need to do for now is to get all of my immortal seeds back. Take away all of this. And then get any other immortal seeds that I have that will go on farmland. And we're going to do a 4x4 in front of the trellises. And that's going to hold all the immortal seeds for now. Also, I don't think we need these bunnies. So this area here is going to be all like jam makers and things like that. I may put a gate between as well, actually. Everything's just getting so much bigger, and I just feel like it's going to be so much easier if I've got a bit more of a separation between things. And we've got this area here as well. I'm feeling like storage here, maybe. Right, so building. Trim railing. Goes along there fairly well. But I'm not sure if maybe I want a bit of a gap. Maybe pop it into... It snaps there really nicely, but I think I might want it there. Up to maybe a little less than that. Not sure whether I do less or more. Let's try that. Let's try popping that there. Then I just want to see how that lines up. Not too great. Okay, so save that. Let's see if we can fine-tune this a bit. Or delete it. Put a new fencing bit in, maybe? No, I think if I fine-tune it, mobility. Nope. Fine-tuning. Oh, it's over there. My goodness me. Okay. Fine-tuning is going to possibly start to leave a gap. So that's okay. I'm going to save that. I'm actually going to get rid of it. And I'm going to try and put in a new stone fence. Which fits perfectly. But appears to be... Oh. I don't have enough stone. Oh, does it use iron ore? I think it might use iron ore as well as stone. Okay, well that makes sense. I think it let me have it though. And I'd like to fine-tune this a tiny, tiny touch. See if I can move that slightly. In that direction. Might not look the best. That might be a bit long. I'll definitely make that look better. Yeah, okay. I think I'll do that. I've just got a little bit of a wide thing there. Oh, I need to fine tune it a little tiny, tiny, tiny touch. Okay. I'm fine tuning the tree now. No. Fine tune it. Definitely needs to come back just a little touch there. Okay. Okay there. Maybe I could put some kind of trim on it or something. Bluestone corner trim. I feel like possibly this whole thing needs to just come down like the tiniest touch. And then if I very, very tiny bit. Ah! When you get into this, it's can be hard to see while you're actually, because of the big outline there. It can make it really hard to see if you've actually done enough, or whether you've still got like a really visible outline. Could do is pull that whole thing in a bit. Then it won't be in line with my gate. So I do need to have it in line with my gate, but we could maybe do a little bit of this, a little bit of that until it's right. This is clearly how it's been built, right? It's clearly been built. Oh, come on. Give me the wall. Without the actual squares in mind, you know? So, no, that's not the right one. There's so much stuff around here. Hard to get the right thing selected. Select the wall, please. Thank you. Fine tune it. Move it back a little. Select the wall again. Move it that way. Just the tiniest touch. That's too much. There. Not in quite enough. Okay, so weirdly, the top there is out of line, while the bottom there... This is so annoying. I genuinely just want to delete this entire wall. I really do. Why is it so annoying? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna delete the entire wall. I did it. All right, so trim. Railing. Overlapping construction parts. Okay, so I feel like there is a way to allow overlaps. Here, fine tuning, dismantle, copy, pick up. Where's overlap? Transparency, layout, save layout, allow overlap. Okay, now take that away. Let me have my darned overlaps. Right, so what I want to do is leave it at that. I want to put one in here. And then I want to very slightly move this one to make that longer. Because trying to do it on the corner is not the way. That still has some slight artifacts there, and it does mean that one of these is going to be slightly bigger. So what I could do, if I really wanted to be very, very odd about things, what I could do is pull this right the way back in, and then make this out of several different ones. I need more iron to finish it off, though. Okay, I'm gonna just go into the... I will get this fence sorted, and I will get it right. Oh, and then this fence here needs to be like that. Excuse me. Oh, actually, that needs to be entirely deleted then, doesn't it? Yeah, there we are. Getting there, though. This will need to be redone so a gate can go in. That's fine. But then this is kind of like my big old area. Now, I'm going to move this rabbit hutch as well over with the others. And then I can decide later whether I want to do anything about that. I'm just trying to get the area clear, because this is going to be a lot about production and things like that. There'll be a lot of production going on here. So then I'm thinking all the things like my cell box and things like that could be moved into this area, along with all my storage boxes. And again, I'll just make it neat later. I'll work out exactly. I'm just going to put things in the vague area where I want them at the moment. Okay. Good, good. Then, like I say, I need to get some more iron. So I'm going to skate over to the Moonlit Forest and get that. But, I mean, to be fair, this episode was coming. It's been a long time where I've had the same kind of setup that I had from a couple of episodes in, and it's now starting to... I'm starting to run out of space in places like the kitchen, but also everything looks a bit of a mess, and I'm looking to really expand things. So, you know. If I want expansion space, then I need to rearrange everything. All right, there's a nice load of iron there, but I may start to run out if I'm using a lot of it for walling, but I shouldn't be using too much of it for walls. Hopefully. Right then, back we go. And then I may eventually, the reason why I did leave some space behind here is I may eventually fence this all in. I haven't even picked up my quests today, have I? Or checked on any quests that might need sorting out. So I'm just going to check what we got. Oh, there's glowing shell. Yes, nice. Fluffweave ash. Well, I know where more of the fluffweave is nowadays, so yeah, maybe. Orange fabric. I would directly need an orange sheep for that, and I don't have it. Fish fillet I should be able to make in the processor. I've not done it yet, but I'm sure I can. Plainberry powder. Might have to go get some more plainberries, but that's fine. Sheep milk. I probably already have that. Oh, I've got 2 out of 3. Okay. Sure, I can grab another one somehow. Right, let's get back into build mode now. I want to sort out this fence firstly. I'm going to pull that back to two pieces there. Save. I'll do the same on this side. And 2 there. That should be perfectly in line-ish. Might need a little bit of a move over actually. Just a bit of that. Yeah. Complete. Then I've now got the stuff to make my next 2 pieces of stone fence. And like I said, I'm putting them in individually so that I've got a little bit of wiggle room without making them look too ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is move that one over to there. And then I'll move this one over a little bit. So it's just got a little bit of extra. It's almost imperceptibly larger than the previous one. I'll do exactly the same with this one. Oops. Yeah. And then the wall should look almost perfect, except the fact that actually this one's kind of more in the middle and this one's kind of not. So I'm just going to tune it out to there so it's in the middle. Tune this one out to there. Tune this one out to there. Tune this one to there. I think that looks almost imperceptible. And we still keep our corner. And then that all fits. So there we are. So I've got my storage area, which will also have the... I'll just put these in a better place now. How do I rotate this? Okay. I'll have those right there, because I feel like they need to be accessible. Put these guys here. It's nice that it shows you where it's doing an overlap and where it's not. Now I've turned the overlap on. Oops. Don't tell me I'm going to need to like fine tune these to make them like look like they're not ridiculously stupid. I am, aren't I? That looks reasonable, I think. Then we've got a couple of chests over this side, which I don't know if there's anything in them. I'll have a look in a minute, actually. There we are. I've got like my own little sort of storage area. I can put more boxes in here if I need to. It's where my request is. It's where my sealed chest is there. It has got nothing in it. Misk and fish eggs. Okay. I think that's fine for that area. Like I say, it can be added to and expanded upon. I've got nice, easy access to all of that stuff. I might actually move the mail there as well. So it's like important things. Mail and quests and sell box. Let me just put those in a better place. Sell box I want across the middle there. I I think that looks like a fine little area. Nice. Okay. Next thing that I want to do is I'm thinking I'm happy to keep things like ore collectors and things here. I'm actually thinking to move this swing maybe into somewhere like there. Doesn't need to be in my super cramped area. My robot terminal I would like to have here. I'd like to move my ammo box over where the swing kind of was. So I've got a workbench and an ammo bench like at the end there. I'd like to move feed makers into this area. So it's going to be with all the jam makers. I'm going to have several feed makers, several jam makers, several pickle jars. I'm going to put the ore analyzers along the fence here. I'll need a bit of a move, but it's fine. So that's as far forward as it goes without overlap. Those are about right. I could have made them closer together if I wanted. Didn't really want to. I think that guy still belongs there. I think the separator might do better in here with all the kind of food supplies. Then I've got room if I want to for extra... Move that over there. Extra gearsmiths, that sort of thing. I'm gonna forget where everything is now, by the way. Just so you know. So I could maybe have extra furnaces. I don't think I need any more ore analyzers. I think the ore analyzers are good where they are. This might be a one-day episode, by the way. Yeah, we got a lot to do here. Okay, I can't add anything to that, but I think I'll just leave them doing what they're doing there. There is some extra stuff to do. Right. Well, this is looking a lot nicer, isn't it? That little chest probably shouldn't even be around. Honestly, it doesn't help me to have chests that have nothing in them. Let me just check it doesn't. Let's exit out of build mode. Oh, okay. That's the one with all my treasure maps in and an extra decayed chest. Okay. Well, let's call it treasure maps then. Until at least... Oh, no! And until at least I get rid of them. That was treasure maps. That one is fish eggs. That's fine. That one is misc. That is fine. We've got animal product, plant product, seeds, materials, and fish. Are there any other, like, when I put my layout in, there were other little chests around the place. That one's food. That's fine. That one I don't think has anything in it. Dismantle that one. That one is beach combing, so that's fine. That can stay. That one is bugs. That one can also stay. So now when I look through my chests, in theory, this is much more organized industrial area, whereas my house is a lot more like free and easy. I shouldn't have anything that doesn't have anything in it. Except for the sealed chest. Okay. The sealed chest might come up then. Because I'm fed up of like going through and just like having to go through so many different chests that are empty before I can get to the ones that are actually pertinent to what I'm doing. So go to seeds. A lot of new ones. Oh, I've got all my immortal seeds that I need to replant, but I'm going to put them in seeds for now. That's fine. All these into materials. I want to keep my bottles. I've got another orange sapling. Where did that come from? Charcoal. Iron. That will do for now. Okay, so I actually do want to get my immortal seeds out. So anything with a star by it is coming back. I don't know why the mirth streams aren't counted as immortal there. Oh, I've got wheat. I think that's everything immortal that I possess. Okay. Wonderful. Did I not have immortal cucumbers? I did. Oh yeah, they're here. Okay. And so now I'm going to ignore all the gates. I'm getting there with it though. And then I'm going to make, in line with this, some farmland for my immortal stuff. Great. I completely messed that up. I don't think I should need more trellises than that, but if I do, then fine. And I'm going to try my best every day to at least get one more new like sprinkler in. Okay, so I need 6 sprinklers. I have 1. Let's go to the mini reactor. I need 2 magnets, a star flare, and a high performance wire. Okay. High performance wire. Can we make you? Of course we can't, because we don't have copper sheets. Oh, that's not so bad. Copper sheets times 2. There we are. Lovely. Next thing I need to make is star flare core. Times 3. I need to make some rubber. Times 1. That times 5, because I'm going to need 5 eventually, aren't I? Anything here? I'm just in case I'm like majorly needing to do something quickly. Most things are all right, to be honest. The springs I need to take, and the red fabric I need to take, really. And the spirit fruit pulp if it's done. I haven't moved any of the jam makers or anything out yet. It is done. Lovely. So yeah, eventually I'm going to have rows of this going on. It's going to be amazing. This is what this is all about. It's about me being able to put rows and rows and rows of like pickle jars in the middle, and then loads of jam makers along the edge. Then maybe I'll have like the feed makers along here. Maybe with the maybe I'll put the separator in the middle or something. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. But having extra fencing means that I've got extra effectively walls that I can put things against, and it makes it look neater. In my mind, anyway. So there's the star flare crystal going. I'm going to need more of them. So if I want 4 more, I'm going to need quite a few, aren't I? So 3. So 1, 2, 4 more. 4 times 3 is 12. I'll make 12. I'm going to need more of these as well. I need 2 per one, so 8 maybe? We're making 5 rubber. Mini reactors are going to take a little while, but that's fine. I might make more of the things to make that with. 2 magnets per, so I'm going to need like 10 magnets. I'm trying to do this like in bulk a little bit. I've got 5 alloy, I've got 5 springs, I've got 5 rubber. Oh, I'm going to need more springs. I need 5 more springs. And for that, I'm going to need some more flame core. Okay. I'll just do another 5. It's really just now the stuff for the mini reactors. So if I just start that going, by the time I can make another one. Oh, the magnets and the wires are not done. Okay. The magnets are done. But the wires are not. Okay, well that's at least 1 sprinkler's worth. While all that's going on and doing its thing, I'm going to pin one of my journeys, one of my quests. I'm going to go see Delphin first, I think. It's not as far away as I thought. I'm terrible at going to their rooms and picking up the stuff I need for them every day. I'm so busy. Delphin might be having a snack at the Saluna Cafe Lodge. Hi. I have stuff for you. I saw this pumpkin and corn soup on the Aura Leaf Kitchen menu today and thought you might like it. Here. Yeah, your order is in. You should like these, thanks. Alright. What? Oh, right. Okay, so I've never seen pumpkin and corn soup before. So I'm getting so many different entries coming in. The Tangua Master. Don't miss out as you pass by. Sugar paintings and figurines, freshly made. The 12 zodiac animals, lions, dragons, leopards, cats, flowers, birds, fish, insects, you name it, I'll paint it. 100 each, kiddo. Want to buy one? Sure. Pick one randomly. Okay. I got a sugar painting. I noticed that the lady here has a hat on. So I'd like to know if maybe that is someone I should have met. No, still not. Okay, that's fine. Worth a try. Right, next one to hand in is the springs or the red fabric. Probably the red fabric will be easier to find here. I'm so poor right now, but like I feel like I'm making good use of the space that I've unlocked. What's the point in unlocking space if you're not actually using it to make money? Because things are only going to get more expensive as I increase everything. Have your red fabric. Next on the list is the spring for you, Fan, but oh, actually they're not too far away. That's fine. I was gonna say I'll go get the commemorative coin thing. Yeah, I'll do that first. I think they're up the hill a bit. And actually, I think they're probably, he's probably on his way home. And that means he's coming closer to me. So it's not going to hurt to make a detour to get the commemorative coin blueprint. So as I get things like, I'm asked for things like the piggy bank and things like that, I'll pick them up. And hopefully after a couple of rounds, they'll make their own money back. I'm so poor. I've spent like 25 grand on just stuff this last episode. It's not... I almost had... Well, I didn't. I had half as much as I needed for my land upgrade, but then I decided to do other things. But you know what? Again, you've got to invest and use your land properly. Here's your request. Thank you for the dragon fruit. Not bad, I can tell this took some effort. Thanks. Mr. Cultivation Master. Well, at least having handed those in, I'm feeling a little bit richer, but not fantastic. I'm wondering whether now to spend the rest of my day. Let's see. I've picked up all of the quests. Everything has 2 days plus on it, so I'm okay for it, I think. So I'd be okay if I wanted to maybe work on my jam and pickle making areas, so I can extract a little bit more value out of all of these lovely crops I've got growing here. I'm just going to check the flowers. Oh, and the other thing I need to check for, have we got any eggs? Oh, I've not fed them. I made a whole bunch of feed and I didn't actually put it in here. So there we are. I'm almost certain that I'll have this fish egg way before I have a horse, for example. You guys are hungry too. Cattle barn are also hungry. I don't have cattle feed. Horses, they've got a couple of feed left, but they will be hungry pretty soon. Okay, good to know. So yeah, I'm going to head into build mode and I'm going to move some things out of the kitchen. I feel like the juicer could stay in here. I'm not doing a ton of juicing. I mean, maybe I should. No, I don't want to separate things. Let's see what we can do in the juicer. Anything that... Oh, camellia drink. That sells for a fortune. Where do I get camellia from? It's a crop. Right. Might be worth thinking about. Red grape juice, 210. And green grape juice, 210. Lychee frost. To have lychee trees, that'll be really easy. All right, so lychee frost is 4 sugar, 2 lychee. What about lychee jam? I just want to do some comparisons, you see. Lychee jam is 637, takes 2 lychees, 3 sugar. So if I'm like overwhelmed with lychees, this will probably juice something straight away, I would imagine. I'm just going to make some grape juicer. Yeah, it's pretty quick compared to the jam makers. So if I don't have enough jam makers and I've got like this 5 days worth of orange jam, then I might consider making some juices instead. Okay, let's move them. Let's get this going. They're getting moved all the way over here. I'll just get them basically moved and then I'll where I want them in a second. Go through the ceiling. I'm glad I'm deciding on this before making tons of them. That could be a bit bad. Let's that one. And my 2 jam makers, and then we're going to make lots and lots more jam makers and lots more pickle jars. And we're going to pickle everything and we're going to jam everything and it's going to be amazing. Jam maker 1 and jam maker 2. So I might have some juices going as well, but jams do sell for more for the products you're putting in. They just take a lot longer. The way you overcome that is by having lots of them. You have this whole place just full of jam makers and this whole middle bit just full of pickle jars. They're going to take ages, and you just multiply them up. Okay, so that's that basically done. Move to where they need to be. I might move the separator out later. Don't need it right now this second. It's been a really long day, so I either have to make tomorrow super quick, or I might do that. I might take a short day. So that was chicken food. I need to make some... Oh, what is it? It's the cows that are kind of hungry right now. They don't have enough eggs. I'm just going to check on my robot station and see if there's any eggs in there. Oh, man. Egg. Giant egg. It's not many, though. So I either go and I buy the feed or I upgrade the chickens. Bag is full. They've been taking... Oh, hang on. I've got a blue tulip, the star of any garden. I've got a red tulip, the star... Oh, no. No. How do I not make my robot do this? Shoot. Okay, I'm glad that they ripened before. Oh, that is so annoying. Worth a decent amount of money, though. But I was meant to leave them to cross-pollinate. So I'm going to need to get my gathering robots to not harvest crops for a little while. I'm so glad I checked that. The gathering work. Let's recall you. Let's recall you. Let's assign you to harvest fish and animal products. And that's it. Same with you. Fish and animal products. Just until I've done the cross-pollination with the flowers. After that, they can just do harvesting and stuff. But sadly, I think I should have enough. I don't know now. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Oh, I bet that's all bouncing probably because my bag's too full. Oh, that's so annoying. Honestly, the most irritating thing. You're trying to do something and then those super helpful robots come along and take the thing you're using. I still haven't planted my immortal seeds either. Goodness. Oh, I've got some sheep food there, so I should give that to them. Should sell my orange jam as well. So right there, 600. This is some orange jam. That'll be helpful. The more I can get that going, the better that's going to be. What's on the floor then? Like loads of stuff is now on the floor. Okay, so how are we doing for the mini reactor? How are we doing for the springs as well? I'm going to need a lot more flame core for a lot more springs, aren't I? Oh, what do you mean it's getting late and time to get some rest? So it's an hour and 14. At the moment, I'm gonna I'm going to take another day. I am going to do another day, but I might just be like a super quick day. It'll probably still be a 2-hour episode. Got enough disk space, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. New day. New day. And the other thing I haven't checked is like, it's been apparently getting fish for me. Right, so let's fill up my watering jug. I'll water everything I need to water. That's a lot at the moment. In fact, one of them I could probably put together at the moment, one of the sprinklers. High performance wire set. Have I done that? No. So we'll let that happen while I do a bit more watering. Then I need to get my immortal seeds back in. This is a terrible, for a 4x4, this is a terrible watering can, but obviously I'm about to automate that. Hello, winter melon. Oh, nice, that's harvestable. But now they're not harvesting things, I can just leave the G-Max crops as well. So what I might do eventually is obviously they only work on one plot, right? So what I might do eventually is have like one area that's like purely for G-Max crops and then one area that's for all the other crops. And if I wanted to do flowers and things like that, so those are the ones that I harvest myself and then everything else is just done automatically. So that could totally work. All right, so my sheeps, I definitely had some sheep feed for you. They're nice and full. My cows, I don't have anything for, or nor do I have for my horses. So I think as soon as it hits 8 o'clock... How do you not... How did I miss those 2 bits? Right, so immortal crops. And that one random orange tree as well. Like, if I've got it, I should plant it, right? Okay, so. Immortal mushroom. Immortal moonshroom. Immortal pasture grass. Immortal cabbage. Immortal water spinach, and then room for any other immortal things that we might want to plant. Then immortal cucumber, immortal grape, immortal other grape. And those are actually all behind the sprinkler one that I've got there. So for now I'll leave that, and then eventually I'll upgrade everything. Although actually, I do have some grape seeds to put in there, don't I? Where are they? Oh, and immortal wheat. And red grape. Yeah, so I've got 4 more spaces for immortal crops that I might pick up. And then if I do get to a point where I've got a lot of immortal stuff, I can just change it about and yeah. So if I get to the point where I've got a lot of immortal stuff, then I can start to separate it out by type. That's looking good. Looking good. So I'm imagining that the sprinkler ones aren't too difficult to make. Sure, another one of them had oranges on. There we are. Did I just turn the sprinkler off? Of course I did. So I'd like to have that whole section of trees with sprinklers. Just going behind it so I don't have to worry about it. Look how good this is going to be. I can make, like, I don't know, pickled mandrake or something. Right, as far as pickles are concerned, what can I make? I can do canola, cabbage, water spinach, carrot, pumpkin, winter melon. So we can pickle those. Cherry radish, water caltrop, aloe vera, and cucumbers. So certainly not mandrakes. Can we make jam out of mandrakes or anything like that? Tomato, grape, snow pear, apple, orange, banana, lychee, pineapple, cherry tomato, persimmon, star mango, jade loom, star plum, and spirit fruit. So no. However, I think it is good to have some things that don't pickle and that, because I'm going to have all of these melons to do. Especially if it does go to Gmax. I'm waiting. I'm going to leave that one in just in case it does. Garlic, I'll just sell straight on. The soybean, I'll just sell straight on, unless I can make it into anything. But yeah, I'd forgotten as well about the fact that some of the seeds will automatically... It was a red and a blue, wasn't it? But I don't remember which round. Oh, yellow tulip. Blue tulip. It's telling me now. So it's blue there and red there. I wonder if I should get a couple of seeds to replace it. Oh, these rabbits are hungry. Have got any rabbit food? Not really. Okay. So again, we need to make feeders and things like that as well. I'm just feeling a little bit like I've got so much to do. So little time to get it all done. The whole place is looking amazing now, right? Okay, so that'll be an hour and 20... sorry, a minute and 20, which is like an hour and 20 in game. Can I milk any of the sheep at the moment? Or are they all too hungry? Oh yeah, I can. So that's that quest done. I need horse food and cow food. I'm gonna buy a bunch of that. And probably rabbit food. But I can probably make the rabbit food. Horse food and cow food is harder. Actually, I don't know about horse food, but cow food needs eggs, and I don't have enough eggs ever for that. Is my inventory full? That looks awful full. Oh no, not even slightly. Okay, that's fine. So 500 for 20 rabbit food. That's not too bad. 20 chicken food. I just need a little bit just to keep me... the sheep are fine. The cow's not. And the horse is not either. And what I'm hoping to do... I'll fill up their stations. I'll fill up their places. And then I'll just try and get the money back that I spent on that through making commissions. Okay, what I also want to do... Well, I'll feed them first, obviously. Let's give them a good feed. That should last them like 5 days as well. So it's expensive, but it's fine. Oh, the sheep we did already. Cows. That'll last them 10 days, actually. Oh, they were so happy. Wasn't entirely what I was aiming for. I wanted just to feed the cows. There we are. Right. Are you still foals? I think they're still foals. Could shear the sheep as well. Oh, my bag is just a mess though. That whole thing is going to need just completely redoing because I was planting crops and it's made it a mess. So you and you. Eventually, I'll probably have so many sheep. I shear you? No, apparently not. Right. I'll have so many sheep that I'll maybe they'll have to have their own area or something. So I'll ranch everything. I don't know whether yeah, I'll be able to move them because I'll be able to take up their stuff. I'll be able to take them back into my inventory and move them to another plot. Yeah, that'll be fine. Look at my oranges. They're amazing. I can make this whole place into an orchard. Yeah, got a little bit of bunny food. But I'm going to also have to make some as well, I think. So we're just going to give you 8 each. So 8 for that one. So that one's got 2 days worth. And this one here has 1 day's worth. So I'll get the feeder making some rabbit food. I also have a full complement of chicken food. I shouldn't have had to spend all that money on that. I'm a bit mad with myself for not properly getting that sorted, but right, they're all fed now at least. Right then. My question now is, do I have anything? I've run out of sugar. That's no good for making jam, is it? Running out of sugar. I can buy it, or I could try and plant some sugarcane in. What's that? 5 days, 2 days, 8 hours. Okay, so when the garlic is done, I'll plant sugarcane. I think that's going to be the way forward. Also, the other thing I would like to do, and if I'm clever, I'll do it 3 by 3s, and then I can just water the whole thing with just one thing of my jug. Oh no. Yeah, I can see why a sprinkler would be good for this. My goodness, that's the next thing to get a sprinkler, by the way. Trellises. Can't believe they've got to be individually done still. So anything going on the trellises I'll need 13 of because I've got immortal crops planted there as well. So that just makes sense. Pick up some stuff. Ooh, that's done. Nice. So I think now I can make it. Yeah, sprinkler 2. Okay, so put that one there. A spare rabbit hutch, a few spare storages. I've got an extra trellis in there. That's fine. Next, I think another... Can I do another 2 high performance wires? Oh, I'm out of tin. Okay. How out of tin am I? I just need to make the tin ingots. Yes. Very nice. Why not? Tin, copper, iron. Let's do a big old smelt of all of those. And then I'm going to go and start handing things in, I think. So how much have I actually got that I can hand in? Sheep milk. That's it. Okay, maybe I should make more than that then. So let's see if I can make some plainberry powder. I don't have enough plainberries for that. Okay. And let's see about fluff weave ash. I can almost guarantee you I won't have enough fluff weave. So those 2 I need to go into the forest for. Fish fillet, that's just on the separator. I'm certain I can do that. Now, I've left my separator in the kitchen. Let's have a look. I've got a lot of discuses, a lot of Moorish idols. Quite a few Chinese perch, so I can make 6, 12, 18, 24 if I use 4 of those. Lovely. So that's the fish fillets done. The glowing shell and the commemorative coin and the tortoise sculpture. Let's try and make those guys. Oh, nice. One of my furnaces is free now. Let's have a look at the glint-tortle sculpture. So meteor planks. Oh, I actually have the eternal alloy as well. Meteor planks. That's all we need. So 2 lunar cores. And the pristine wood should be coming in now because I've set them to do that. Oh, I can make that straight off the bat. Okay, fine. I'll make more eternal alloy for the other one. Done. And what about the shell? Blue shell that I need to do. 4 meteor planks and some rubber. Okay. Make 4 pieces of rubber. Make that up to 8, I think, then. Okay. I'm gonna start making any of the meteor planks. That's great. Oh no, wrong one. Most of everything I've got upgraded to level 3, but I didn't ever worry too much about the cutter. Maybe I should have done. So now I've got 2 sprinklers. I'm still manually watering 4 plots, but I'm just going to do that. I'm going to take it slowly. I'm going to do my other stuff and then put the sprinklers in one at a time. Grab some of those. I'm gonna grab yeah, I'll grab the 2 meteor planks. Can we do the glint-tortle statue yet? Oh, I need eternal alloy for that. Okay. I'll start making that as soon as the 25 seconds is up. This is why I think we might need to start. What I might want to do, make a couple of furnace 1s. Just so I can slowly get through copper, tin, iron, that sort of thing. I just made out of stone, so I could make as many as I wanted. Why don't we make 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 of them. And they can be for just super basic stuff. So if I just want to like have copper going all day, I can do that. And I'd also like to make another charcoal kiln. Nice. Right then, let's put these down. So this is a big expansion to my place now, which is quite nice. And made possible by all the stuff I was doing last time. Now these furnaces, I want them in the middle. I don't feel like these are well lined up somehow. Actually, not as bad as I thought. Okay. So I'm going to stop the copper and the tin being made. I'm going to collect them and cancel them. And then I'll start them up over here. So from now on, these are just going to be constantly, I'll just process through. Loads of the copper, loads of the tin. Didn't have much left of that, I guess. Ah, charcoal is out. Okay, let's make more charcoal. Also, I can't stand that. That's going to be bad. So let's not have that happen. Charcoal. So that can just constantly work on charcoal, and then I can make fluff weave ash and things like that in the other one. So I can have things working on things that they should be working on all the time. All the time. Then I've got these ones free for anything else I need to make, like alloy and eternal alloy and stuff. That's going to be such a better system. I could have that making a little bit of ore writing goods. This one here. I may have to make a lot of eternal alloy, so may as well. Bit low on the flame core at the moment as well. Guessing I need to make those. Oh, I forget. No, I need to make a whole bunch of meteor planks, don't I? Like 6 of them. Okay, good stuff. Now what can I make? I'm making all the stuff for about 3 different things at once here, so it's a bit rough. So Glintortle needs the eternal alloy. And the shell on the shell needs... These are good quests though. These are good money maker quests. 1 more meteor plank. Okay. There we are. So I can make the shell now. And then a couple of the meteor planks that are being made. I'm making more than I should, but that's fine actually. So I want to make another mini reactor. So high performance wire and star flare crystals. And high performance wires in this one. Having multiples is so good. Then... Can we make Glintortle yet? We still need 2 meteor planks, which, yep, now we have. Perfect. And the 2 eternal alloy. Yep, we have those. Lovely. So then I've just got to go get fluff and plain breeze, which I really wish there was a better way to get. I didn't see them on the list of things to plant in the shop or anything like that. So what I'm thinking will have to happen is I'll have to keep on getting them from the forest until eventually I'll get an immortal seed or 2 of them, and then I'll be able to just like farm them. But that'll depend on that new ability that I've got, where sometimes when I harvest crops, I'll get the immortal version of them. It'd be amazing if all my crops were immortal crops, because then... Oh, it's looking out over the sea. Oh, look, treasure chest for me. Nice. Because then I won't have to ever buy seeds off Graminova ever again. So a fried egg. Thank you. Something on your mind. Hey, perfect timing. Check this float. Seaweed again. You seem off. That's not like you, Delphin. Not off, just a hiccup. Kind. Coral Reef Kitchen ordered a fresh batch of fish a few days back, but the sea's been moody lately. For safety, Marston put a ban in place. No boats past the near shore. Aurelius is coming to collect the day after tomorrow. Can't go out deep, so I'm stuck here hoping for luck with a rod. I can help out. Great, I'll list what we need. These fish stick around near the shore reefs. Shore reefs, okay. Should be easy for someone with your skills. Don't worry, I got you covered. Hey, I got a side quest. Urgent fish order. Have a look at that then. I apparently have 2 of the fish he's seeking. Alright, I'll hand in the sheep milk quest quickly, and then maybe I'll fish a couple of fish around here, see if I can get the ones I need. Should like these, thanks. Okay. So let's get my fishing rod out. Oh my goodness, where even is my fishing rod? This inventory. Okay, let's try and make it a bit more like it used to be. Oh. Why do I keep getting... Oh. Do you know something? When I'm harvesting the saplings, I'm getting back saplings for free. Okay. That's amazing. So I'm going to keep putting those in, and I'll put another line in behind, I think. I have 2 lines of them. Right. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Let's catch a couple fish. What do you even mean I can't fish here? Guess what I need to do then? Let's get these ones down here, maybe. Because like I didn't have enough stuff already to do. Ooh, a new one. A whitefish. I better get a new fish shadow after this. It seems that he doesn't care what fish you get, as long as you get some fish. Oh man. You are mine, little fishy. I'm glad that the water isn't frozen over, though. Meow. Alright, deliver those to Delphin. There's your fish. to fish them. You're not having my silver carp. My redfish. You can have the ones I just bought. In fact, no, you're not going to even have those. You're going to have 5 discuses. There you go. Enjoy. 1, 2 counts perfect. Good size, clear eyes, top quality. You really saved me here. Now I can face a relish without excuses. I knew I could count on you. Here's what we agreed on. Catch you on the next job. What did we agree on? All right, cool. 40 affection with Delphin. That's not bad. All right, who's next on my handing in journey? Probably a relish. I can hand in most of them, just the ones that I need stuff from the forest for. They're getting to be a bit of a pain. I don't know whether maybe I'll stop taking them or whether I'll just keep going and just trying to see if I can get seeds together for that. Over time, I've no doubt I will. Okay. This should hopefully fill up the coffers a bit more with these 3 big quests.
It's you.
It is me. A pickled water caltrop. There is your lovely glyntortle statue. It's nice that the statues, you got them from fighting the bosses, so you didn't really have to like pay 7 grand for... I can't believe how expensive those, the one for the shell and the one for the commemorative coin are. Next. Serena. Fish fillets. Serena is right there with her amazing hat on.
Good day.
Good day. Enjoy. Next on the list is... let's go with Lauren. Okay, you're in there. Actually, sitting and doing a bit of work. Where is everyone getting these hats? This is where I get them at the spring festival or something. Okay, 4,370. I made a 3,000 loss on that. Next one that comes in will be a profit. It's the same with the shell. This will be the 2nd or 3rd, I think, one for the shell that I've handed in. So it's 100% like worth having the blueprint for the times it does come up. Stella is playing guitar in the garden again.
Hey there.
Enjoy decorations. Enjoy. Right. Anything else to do? No. So it's plain brie and fluff weave now needed. I also need to make sure that I've taken all the quests off the board today. I've been super busy. I feel like 404 probably feels like I'm not even their owner anymore, you know? But look at this place. Look how it's expanded now. It's crazy, huh? I need to sort out a little bit around this animal area. Maybe pen it in with some fencing again. The immortal wheat is growing. Some quite loud sound effects for it, huh? Yeah, they all need brushing. It's a bit annoying, but I might see if I can make another auto cleaner for them. But it is better if I've only got a certain amount of chickens and a certain amount of bunnies to worry about. That's not so bad. I probably have more rabbits than I need. I'm not sure. They can each eat 5 a day, I think. 5 weeds a day. I don't think everything gets weeds every day, though. Every plot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, probably 8 rabbits between, like... So, it's 16, 32, 64, 96 plots. And we've got 8 rabbits sorting it out. It's probably about right, honestly. I'm feeling a lot more organized, but I still feel like there's a way to go to get properly organized. Have that charcoal. Oh, I know. I was talking about you. Problem is I can never find you, which is why you're called 404. So I have to track you every time. Okay. Hello, Stinky. You hungry? Would you like a spine foot? Enjoy. Right then, so I'm trying to work out what I need to make a few mini reactors. Looks like I can make 3. Yes, perfect. Let's pin the sprinkler twos. Let's see what I need. Rubber, pretty much. Should be able to make that, right? Okay, so then I need, again, to make plainberry powder and fluffweave ash. I've got a day to do it. And we're at nearly 10 o'clock. So I think that'll be a tomorrow thing. I might be able to get the reactors done before tomorrow. I don't know. But regardless, it's all watered for today, pretty much. I mean, one thing I can do as well. I want to be really cheeky about it. It's just going to build mode and move them around. I mean, doesn't really help me with the whole... Yeah. So once they're watered, I move them to a different watering plot. It's probably easier than watering them myself, though, isn't it? But it's still a level of manual intervention that I don't really want to do. So. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Buy sugarcane. So I'll need to do that tomorrow because we're going to need a constant supply of sugar. So what I'd hope for as well is that maybe sometimes I'll get some... Look, I already got an immortal garlic there. I'll plant that in my immortal plot. And I'll just straight up sell the garlic because that's all it was meant for. Got 80 of them, which isn't too bad. Some immortal grass. I've got pasture. I'm getting pasture grass seeds sometimes from the immortal pasture grass. But it might be nice to just plant a whole load of it and see if I can get more immortal seeds of it. But for now, I'm going to take the garlic seed that I got. I did get an immortal garlic seed out of all the things that I took up there, though. I only got one. But that's fine. So now we've got that one free for sugarcane. I'm trying to stay. It's telling me to go to bed, but I'm trying to stay up a bit so I can at least see if I can get a couple more of these sprinklers made. It's a long episode. Although the second day was much shorter than the first, because obviously I spent so much time mucking around, making things and doing things. And okay, 2 days. I might get a Gmax out of this. I'm hoping. Another sprinkler 2 there. So I've got sprinkler on the soybeans, sprinkler on those guys, sprinkler on my immortal crops. I need one more for this area, and this area. So I need 3 more. Hopefully I'll get to that next episode. But I'm kind of starting to really love how this is all looking, and I kind of want to hang around and just wait for that. But right, so anyway, tomorrow it'll be plain breeze, fluff weave. We'll go into the forest and get those. I'll grab a whole bunch of new quests, assuming that I did grab them. Oh no, I didn't grab them today. Oh no. Now, a river lotus. That would be a reason for me to get it. That's going to be a lot of work. Yellow fabric is also going to be a lot of work because I don't have yellow sheep yet. So I will take lunar crystal. I will take sheep saliva because it's easy. I will take meteor planks because that's pretty easy too. And I will take the spirit fruit pulp. Now then. Cool. So, I still need sugar for that though. So I might buy a little bit of sugar for the quest and then just plant some more sugarcane, get that done. Oh, you know something? Did I actually separate out every single bit of sugarcane I had, or do I have some left? That's a question, isn't it? No, I've got blooming loads. I probably didn't think I'd need that much sugar at the time. Cool, so I can definitely put on the spirit fruit pulp. I do need a little section for my... I'm thinking over here might be a good little sewing section. I don't know how much room I need for it though. Spirit fruit pulp. A watermelon jam. So anything that I'm making that could be turned into jam, I should turn it into jam. Jam making is the way forward. But I think I might have to go to sleep now. Oh no, I can get one more. One more sprinkler too. I want to get sprinkler ones behind all the orange trees as well. And I want to then, as I'm getting new orange trees, I want to get a line in behind them. I want to have them as a double row. Although I don't think it's going to look very pretty to have a double row of them, but they should grow like that. So into my bag. And I think, honestly, I'm going to place it in the trellises. They're a bit of a nightmare. And then I'm going to take this one away and put that behind the orange trees. So that should definitely do another... It should do a row of 4, basically. Then, I've got a couple of orange saplings to plant, so I'm wondering if I could do that quickly. No, I think I should go to bed, and that that should be another thing for tomorrow. But how much have we changed things today? It's crazy. Changed things so much. I've got masses of farmland that's all now being sprinkled. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sprinklers on there. I need another 2. These are growing up. Oh no. Oh no, hang on. I think I'm going to pass out if I'm not careful. So I'll water the flowers in the morning, but... Oh my goodness, there's so much to do. I don't even know if I've got the eggs from the pond yet either. So I really need to look at that. But, you know, getting all the farm completely redone. I mean, it's working towards the island life quest, which is going to be much harder than any of the professions. So leaving them for a bit is not a bad shout, to be honest. But that's again the end of the episode. How is it the end of the episode again? So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.